Hi guys, it's Monique from earlylearningmom.com. I am here today to show you a very overdue homeschool library book sale haul. I've had these books for about 2 weeks. There may be a few missing as my stepdaughter may have been sneaking in this bag. However, this is the majority of them, and I just got all these books for $17. And I have just been swamped and haven't been able to show you guys. So I thought I have a few minutes. I would jump in and just show you what we got. So this pile here is a pile of skateboarding magazines. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Wes is a skateboarding fanatic. He is a nut about skateboarding. He has fingerboards, handboards, skateboards. He watches YouTube videos, learns tricks. I just thought, maybe he could read something in here. We'll introduce his passion with reading, and maybe he can learn some tips. And so I grabbed all these. There were more, but I could only grab so many. So I grabbed that pile for him. My stepdaughter picked out these three in the series here. They are the Screech Owl series. This is Horror on River Road. The Night They Stole the Stanley Cup, and $10 says this is the one that triggered her attention, as all of our families are kind of hockey fanatics. And then we also have Power Play in Washington. Now I found this book. I'm collecting these to read with little Z eventually once we're into chapter books. And this is Arthur, chapter book 7, Buster's Dino Dilemma. And I got some readers here. We got Franklin Has the Hiccups. Wes used to love Franklin, so we have a very large Franklin collection, so when I find some that we don't have, I like to swoop them up. We also have Franklin and the Cookies. We have the Garbage Collector, and I thought this would be great to read when we talk about community helpers, as well as the Smurfs and Bear's Shape Book. Moving on, we also got some Ladybird books, and I love these little beginner Ladybird read yourself books. So we got level 1, the Magic Porridge Pot, level 1, the Enormous Turn Up, and we also got some of these books. They are the Oxford Reading Tree Collection, Funny Fish, Looking After Gran, The Hairy Scary Monster, Hungry Floppy, Dad's Birthday, Floppy and the Bone, Husky Adventures, and The Secret of the Sands. I also found some graphic novels. We found Spider-Man, and I also found this one, Dexter, and I just grabbed it with the intentions of looking it over later because little Z was not having the library book sale. He wanted to leave, and he wanted to leave immediately. And seeing it's a fill a bag kind of thing, we filled the bag and I threw it in. However, I will be donating it because as I look more closely, there is a parental advisory, so this will not be acceptable for Wes to read. My stepdaughter wanted to grab these, In the Footsteps of Frankenstein, In the Footsteps of the Werewolf, In the Footsteps of Dracula, and In the Footsteps of the Mummy. We also grabbed some DK Eyewitness books. My hubby loves these and my kids like flipping through them, so I wanted to get more of a collection going. So we got Mummy, Dinosaurs, a Visual Encyclopedia, Forensic Science, as well as Natural Disasters. Now I was able to find a bunch of interesting teacher's guides. We have Big Ideas for Growing Mathematicians for ages 10 to 14, Exploring Elementary Math with 20 ready-to-go activities. Graphic Novels 101, Selecting and Using Graphic Novels to Promote Literacy for Children and Young Adults. It's a resource guide for school librarians and educators. So that totally caught my attention. I need to get into this and read this for Wes. We also got Good Books Matter, and this one if you read my blog, you'll see that monthly we're doing, I'm writing what we're reading, and I just thought this might be good to get some great ideas. We also have math arts, exploring math through art for 3 to 6-year-olds. The Giant Encyclopedia of Preschool Activities for 3-year-olds. Over 600 activities created by teachers for teachers, as well as the same book but for 4-year-olds. And as you can see, these are quite thick. So I figured if I even get a few ideas out of there, we're ahead of the game. Now I have Froggy Plays Soccer, Sing a Song of Six Pine, Signing at School, so a sign language book. My oldest, he had a language disability, and he used signs. By the time he started talking, he had like 300 signs. It was amazing. Is the spaghetti ready? These are some new reader series that I picked up. Nightgown Countdown, and In a Crowded Ride in the Countryside. And this was a Good Manners book, so series. We've got several of them. Good Manners. Hello. I'm sorry. Thank you. No thank you. As well as please. And I'm just going to scoot over here. As you can see, we have tons of books to add to our library. This is the last pile, and you'll have to excuse the lighting. It is kind of storming here, so my lighting is kind of crummy. We grabbed a Remembrance Day book because I always seem to forget to plan for Remembrance Day, and then by the time I go to the library to pull out some books, they're all taken out. So we grabbed a Remembrance Day book. We also grabbed Mother Goose It Remembers, which includes a sing-along CD, as well as playtime rhymes for little people. And my stepdaughter's really into mythology lately, so we've got Magical World of Monsters, Mythology, The Magic of Mythological Creatures. We found this book here, which is kind of cute for Z, How to Be a Friend. We have Alphabet Mysteries, Alphabet Rescue, A Child's Seasonal Treasury, and I am really loving reading treasuries with Z right now. We've got my first Little House books, Going West, The Lion Who Saw Himself in the Water, Weekly Reader Autumn, and we have Spring, and I love these books. And by the time we discovered them, they stopped making them, so I've just been trying to gather them up at the library book sales when I can. And when they are up, The Neighborhood Mother Goose, and the last one is Mother Goose Numbers on the Loose. Well, thank you for watching my video and for checking out my exciting homeschooling library haul. Always be sure to check out your local libraries. They discontinue books that may, or sell, a lot of the time sell books that may not have been checked out for a while, and it may not be because they're not good books, there just may be several of that copy, and so they decide to downsize, or it hasn't been taken out in a long time and people just haven't kind of forgotten about the gems that are in the library. So that is a cheap, budget-friendly homeschooling tip. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And be sure to check out my blog, www.earlylearningmom.com. Thanks for watching.